Welcome to another Nights with Ricky edition. I'm your host, Ricky Breeze, and tonight I'm going to talk women that feel like they are objects. Women, I totally understand how men can make you feel like you're just an object. And I think you need to look at it in a different way, because some women, a lot of women too, they do the same thing. They look at men in the same type of category. They're chauvinistic. They're selfish. They just want to get their dick wet. Not all men are like that. Not all men are like that. So how does it feel saying the same thing? Think about it that way. And you don't look at every man as a husband. You don't look at every man like that. So a man is probably saying the same thing about you, but you feel like he is, putting you as an object, like you're just something he could go to. But you do the same thing with a man. Well, I've heard a lot of women say this. Well, that's my man, where I could go and I could do that with him. I could have all kind of good sex with him. And that's all you're doing with him. You're not doing anything else with him. So you're objectifying him as well. That's what you're doing. You're doing the same thing. That's what I'm saying. You can't be complaining about something and expect to be treated fairly when you're doing the same thing. And in reality, if you're feeling that way and you feel men feel that way, I guess that is pretty equal still at the end of the day. But you could change that whole narrative and look at it for the whole picture, and instead of just what society pretty much gave you. And another thing, when you're objectifying someone, it just doesn't even you're treating them less than what they are. And you got to think, if I'm treating this person less than what they are and they don't even know it, wait till they find out. Wait till they wake up. And then they just going to feel terrible. And you're going to make them feel less than for someone else that is probably just right for them. Just right for them. But yeah, you can't go around here objectifying men in the same type of category if you feel they do the same thing to you. If you don't want to be treated that way. That's just my honest opinion with that. Because I'm like, okay, you feel like men treat you like an object. Okay, that's fine. I want to use the other word, like maybe you're just a different option. How about that? It's just a different option at that particular time, at that point in your life. And sometimes you'll just get tired of it. And you want a change up or move on to the next thing. Well, that's fine. It's all fine and dandy. There's no problem or issues with that. And I suggest that you use that way of it's an option and letting them know, hey, this is just at a point in my life where I'm at. I'm not looking for nothing really serious or that, but I'm not trying to objectify you in any way or, make you feel less than. But I just want this, and I'm looking at you just like this. I think your life would go really better both ways, because what you dish out comes back to you. And that's what I don't understand. Like, when women be lying about the size of their weight, well, that's a whole nother video. I'm going to probably say that. But I guess I'll just say, when women be lying about the size of their weight, or they don't reveal the size of their weight or certain things about them, okay, so don't be surprised if a man don't reveal everything that he's doing to you, since you want to be withholding information out of nowhere, Think about that for a second. But that's my little opinion on that, about objectifying someone. And that, especially when it comes with women, you just need to look at that. Don't objectify the man in the same way you feel he's objectifying you. And use it as an option instead of just something really negative. Think about it in those terms, in that context. I'm just saying. Well, until next time on Nights with Ricky, peace.